Hello everyone, this is Ninja. This is episode 5 of Feed the Beast Ultimate Multiplayer. Still thinking of a name for the server, but I don't know, I've been brainstorming, nothing is stuck yet. I don't know, it's almost a matter of it's easier to have it unnamed than be stuck with a bad name. So I'm really trying to make a careful decision on the name. Till then it's just the ultimate server. Okay, I've done quite a bit of work since last episode. I have expanded my power situation a bit with more solar panels. I went to the end and got a lot of sheldonite ore to get iridium, because you figure if you get 2 sheldonite, it's equal to 1 iridium, because it gives you basically the equivalent of 5 iridium nuggets for every sheldonite ore you get. So you get 10, and it takes 9 to make 1 iridium. So yeah, that's how I've been expanding this more quickly, because waiting for UU matter, a lot of times I turn my matter fabricator on before I go to bed or go to work, and I come back and I have about, like, I was getting about 28 UU matter in about an 8-hour period, something like that. So that's not that much iridium out of that, because you got to save some UU matter for the different components of the solar panels. So I've just been leaving the UU matter just for that extra stuff, and getting the iridium from the end, from the Sheldon ore. And let's see, I made a vacuum freezer. I'm not able to use it yet. Well, I could use it on certain things, like just making. I don't know. I can't think of a practical purpose for it yet, other than making the. Oh God, I can't think of the name of it. Oh, tungsten, yeah. Okay, one thing I would like to do very soon, I don't know if in this episode, but I want to get rid of all these transformers. This kind of looks dumb, this just huge thing, and it is dumb because you can upgrade all of your stuff to take 512 volts. And what I'm going to do is actually upgrade all these to the Greg Tech version, the auto. If you just search for auto, you'll see all the Greg Tech versions of these machines. So I'm gonna upgrade all of these and put the maximum amount of overclockers and transformer upgrades on them. So the reason I didn't like to put the transformer upgrades on these is because someone could easily just accidentally take the transformer upgrade out, and the machine will explode pretty much immediately. So not a good thing. I never really liked that idea of being able to do that. So I do like that the Greg Tech machines, you put the overclocker on it and it sticks with it, so it doesn't just come off of it. I mean, it would be nice if there was some way to remove overclockers and the upgrades instead of making a new machine. but the benefit definitely outweighs that complaint, really. Let's see. Right now, I'm making solar panels, and I've been doing this quite a bit. Just making the components for these and doing it in mass, and then coming back and making the solar panels. I think that should be 10 right there. So I just started this a minute ago, so that's very quick now. And part of that is due to that I actually moved my what do you call it, the assembler. I always forget the technical name for this. The ME molecular assembler chamber autocrafter. And I moved it all down here, and I put 4 CPU upgrades in here too, or not upgrades, but the, yeah, I'll just show you. Yeah, these CPU parts right here. And that just makes the auto crafting a bit quicker and at the price of extra energy. Rearrange things a little bit. I moved my assembly machine down here because up there it wasn't making the elite what do you call it, elite circuit boards or whatever they're called, the this thing right here, yeah, elite circuit board. It would take the item, but there would be no progress, and it wouldn't say insufficient energy line. It would just stop. Like it would just take it, and it's just stuck. It wouldn't do anything else. You have to basically pick up the machine, and you would lose those parts that were in there. And yeah, so I figured it needed actually a bigger voltage, and not just because you can get the maximum amount of energy out of these transformers through a 32 EU, machine, but it still wouldn't run. So I moved it down there, and it will run. It'll because I put the 4 overclocker upgrades on this, so this thing actually takes I think up to 4,000 EU per tick, which is ridiculous. And yeah, right underneath it, you see I added the defense station, or the security station, the card to make me the owner. I haven't added anybody to this yet. I don't think I'm gonna make this player based. I'm just gonna have this so if I have random mobs walking around my base, I can just quickly get rid of them. And I have another purpose for it too. I'll show you that outside in a little bit. Just got the extractor so I can feed it energy. Compact Forsythium cell, mostly full, and capacitor with range upgrades, 7 of them. So that I think each one of these makes it 2 blocks. I'm not 100% sure about that though. I didn't read up on the details of that. And what I have outside is so I could get another star for my portal gun. And we each have separate portal guns right now. And because if 2 players have the same portal gun, you're sharing the same portals. And there's 5 different portal guns. So I made a list of who's got what, and just by chance we've all created different portal guns so far, so been pretty lucky like that. But I'd like to keep a list so people can kind of remember who they share a portal gun with as we get more members, because we have 5 members and there's five possible portal guns at this time, so we all don't really have to worry about that at this point. But when you get more members, you just got to remember, okay, if the other guy's on, you're going to be sharing portals, so you might want to mention something to him. Either that or keep a copy of each portal gun so you can just use a portal gun that of a person that's not online. So yeah. So you're not going to be sharing portals with somebody else. Okay, I've got a projector out here for killing the Wither boss. And I have it set to turn on with the multi-tool right now. So yeah, I got a couple Wither bosses I've killed so far. One was for the portal gun, and I've just got an extra nether star for the top tier wand for Thaumcraft. I haven't made one yet though. I don't know. I've kind of done mostly just what I have to with Thaumcraft so far. Oh, I got really lucky. I got a Repair 2 book. I put 30 levels on a book because I was sitting with like 45 levels at the time, and I figure it's kind of a waste just to keep collecting experience when it takes a ton of experience just to get 1 level when it's that high up. So put it on a book, got Repair 2. Really lucky. And I already had a Sharpness 3, Disjunction 3 on a sword. I just gotta. Oh yeah, that's for a bow. Never mind. Um, so yeah, just use this whenever I wanna get another star. What I've been working on was improving what I showed you guys in the last couple episodes. Actually, was my auto spawner. Let's go take a look at the changes I've done to this. Okay, I spread out the grinders, so this pretty much covers the entire area inside here. So if a mob is standing anywhere in this area, they're gonna die. So if I want to just get a certain drop from a mob that the grinders are gonna give me, I just turn those off, shut this, and just turn the grinders on. And yeah, one of the big things I added here was a system for getting safari nets in here without actually having to go in there, because I don't know, it's just a lot more convenient being able to kind of stay outside of the spawning chamber. Feels a little bit safer too sometimes. Say if you're like, wanted to spawn creepers or something and you forgot, oh, okay, do I have spawning on or not? I just kind of actually left this on all the time, but if I have it to where it activates when the safari net actually goes in there. So as you can see right now, it's got nothing in there. So with these gates, I just flip the switch and see whatever's in there. You'll see pop down the pipe and into the machine here, and it'll start up. So it's spawning these horned sheep from the Twilight Forest, and I'm going to spawn, let's say, 400 of these. And I'm gonna I need Grader to actually be online for this, but this is gonna be a prank on Grader. I've told a couple of the members on the server about this, and hopefully they don't tip them off. But maybe they'll send him a message or saying, "Hey, I just got a gift for you" or something. I don't know. I wouldn't care if somebody did that, but so I'm gonna wait till he gets online, and wherever he's at in his base, I'm going to okay. Let's get these guys down in the chamber where the portal is gonna be. Okay, so you open this up and they fall down here, and it's not a fall that's really enough to really hurt them that much. Mainly I did this for slime so they wouldn't fall down and die, because I had a lot of them dying on me before actually. So I had to keep raising this up till they didn't die, so I could get the Charms of Keeping drop from them. Okay, I think let's see what F3 says here. So we've got about 130. I was thinking somewhere in the range of 400, but that may be too many. I don't know. I think the more the better, though. I don't want it to be to the point where it's going to actually kill the frame rate, because then it would be kind of a bad prank if I went into his base and killed both of our frame rates at the same time, so we'd have a lot of trouble killing these guys. But I checked, and he doesn't have a defense station, so he can't get rid of these like in an instant. So if you want some help, I've got this sword. It's got repair on it, so I don't mind helping kill most of these if he wants me to. Okay, I'm gonna show you guys a quick demonstration of what this is gonna be like. Or you know what? No, I want to save it as a surprise for everybody to see it, just as it happens, because I've demonstrated this a few times, and I know how it's gonna be, and it's gonna be quite the bomb. But we've got to wait for Grader to get online, so this is kind of, I don't think I'm going to leave these guys in here. This is kind of more demonstrating just how it's going to happen, so I don't have to kind of record all this when when he pops online. All the colors of the rainbow. It's like a Skittles bomb. I want to see the frame rate performance of, say, 300s. That's kind of what I'm testing right now. I say 300 or 400. We'll try 300 at first. Yeah, I think 300 is actually a little more reasonable than 400. I think that's when we're starting to get into the range of a lag machine. Yeah, I think we're going to go with 300. So my frame rate is getting down to about 11. I don't really want it to get much lower than that, so I'm going to actually shut this off. Yeah, let's say actually we'll call it 250 because I know he's got a lot of farms there too, so it already kind of lowers my frame rate just being at his base in general right now. So yeah, 250. Let's see if the defense station actually reaches down here. I wanted to test this out earlier actually. I did have a bunch of stragglers, like a bunch of little birds and sheep that I couldn't find. They were like, I don't know how they got into areas that I couldn't get to. I don't know if they were actually spawning in there or what, but yeah. The fence station comes in handy for those situations. So let's turn it on, and there was 2 sheep standing here, so it definitely has the reach to all the way out here. Let's see. Oops. How many upgrades? 26 I've got in here so far. I'm not sure if that's 26 blocks out that it's reaching, or if there's multiple blocks that it's for each one of these upgrades. I don't know. I'd have to actually look that up. I'm not actually sure why I have blocks missing up here. Oh yeah, I was breaking one of these. I was moving it over one because there was a little dark spot back here. Okay, I made this to make dark iron ingots for the wrath lamps and everything. And yeah, this is just to make the craft packet for the diamond shards. One other big thing we added to the server is interlinking following books. I brought in a link modifier, and so anybody can make interlinking books, so they don't have to go to the Nether portal if they want to make say a linking book that just brings them home instantly. That's a really good thing to have. So I figured, you know, we don't have, oops, F3 up the whole time. Sorry. I figured we don't have other dimensions that we can create with the descriptive books or anything like that. So I'd at least give people the ability to use the linking books to their fullest extent. So anybody can come, you know, add interlinking, which means you can just travel to the same, within the same dimension that you're already in. And following means the book will come with you, so it doesn't just drop on the ground like it normally does. These other ones would be good for, say, if you want to have like a place that people go to that's like a challenge map or something. Like you can actually make something that disarms them before they go. Like it'll just empty their inventory, and but it'll drop their items right on the ground. So you have to make up the system that picks up their items and puts them in a chest somewhere. Now Not sure a lot of people would be cool with that though. So probably not going to use this at all. Um, Generate platform probably doesn't really apply to anything um, that we're going to be doing here. So maintain momentum. Yeah, also, yeah, don't really want that. Um, this would be good if you're making like a portal with those blocks that you can make a portal with. We don't have any here, so I might actually, I don't know. I was thinking of making maybe a few dimensions that we could do, and I'll probably just customize them through the config files or whatever. I don't know. I haven't decided yet, but I'll make some places where we can go kind of collect those blocks from Mistcraft so we can make the portals that you can just step through. I think that would be cool. Okay, so added that, and there's no way you can actually obtain this without actually being opt and just bringing it in, cheating the item in. You used to be able to make this with, I think it was gold blocks and diamond blocks. I think it was like 8 diamond blocks or something like that. I don't know. It was really expensive anyhow. But they made it so you just can't even use them anymore unless you cheat them in. So we're not really supposed to have this, but I figure, okay, we don't have the ability to make dimensions with descriptive books, so I'll give people the ability to make, books like this. So these are definitely very handy. Like say you got to go do something around the house real quick, and you're stuck in a bad spot where you can't just like go AFK or log off and safely log back in without having mobs right next to you. These come in very handy, so you can just go home real quick and be in a safe spot to log off. And it just makes things saves time. You don't have to. Well, I suppose if you have the portal gun, it's pretty much the same. Like you just make a portal at your starting spot, and you can get back really quick like that, and just travel back home. But this just makes it instant. I'm not sure if I had this in last episode, but yeah, I added the top level charging pad. Yeah, I think I had this though. Oh, this is the that's how you turn it on and off, but it's for your security. Like if you have it to where it kills players, I think all of their items get picked up by the defense station, and this is linked to it. So if they have a ton of stuff on them, the extra stuff will go in here. I should probably actually just put this down here next to this security station, because I think this is where the items go. Well, it's either that or this is just for these cards right here. I'm not 100% sure about that. It might be the storage goes here. Yeah, inventory. Okay, I think the items will go here. So if they have over this amount of items, which most people do, the rest of it will go into that chest over there. We haven't really tested it yet. Maybe I'll ask one of the other guys to help me test a few of these things out. Let's see, you kills. I told him I'm recording, so he's, we're not saying hi and bye and stuff. Let's make some cables and go put these up. And I'm not sure if I'm going to fill my entire roof with this. I'm not sure if that would be very good for my frame rate. I don't know. I don't know if these things really lower your frame rate. I don't really see why they would. Maybe just all the surfaces on these cables would maybe bring your frame rate down a little bit. So that's 10 solar panels, so 80 more EU per tick during the day. Only 10 at night. It's really sad input at night for these things. Alright, that's enough about solar panels. It's prank time. This is recorded at 5 in the morning, right after I got home from work, and I couldn't record voice live at the time because I'd be waking up my wife and son possibly. So, um, so I'm recording now instead. I did some typing to kind of express what I was going through at the moment. I wanted to do this live so I could get his reaction and just kind of, so at least part of it's on tape, because I know he doesn't record, so I wanted to kind of get his side of things too. That's why I did it live and just didn't leave a bunch of sheep in his house. Plus the bomb effect is awesome. There it is. It was a lot more sheep than I had thought, actually. This is, I went with 200, and yeah, as you can see, it fills up the room really nice. Yeah, know what I'm saying? I didn't know, oh my god, I didn't think it would be this bad. But yeah, as you can see, there is no space left. It's just sheep everywhere. Horn sheep, that is. I think he was crafting or something when I did this, because I saw his head moving a little bit, so that's why I kind of delayed a little bit at first. But as soon as I saw his head twitch a little bit, I knew he was actually there, even though he might have been crafting or something. But he definitely got the full experience of it. I moved over this area because I couldn't even see anything. I was just completely surrounded by sheep, and pretty noisy too. That's kind of why I chose these guys, because they're very noisy and kind of obnoxious. I was debating on whether I should offer some help or not. Because he pranked me pretty good at a point where it kind of took me a while to clean him up, and I think I was pretty sure at this point that he had the ability to get rid of them pretty fast, so probably wasn't going to be real hard cleanup or anything. He's asking how I did this. Said I just gather them all in a 1-block area and put a portal underneath them. Pretty much explains everything. So they fall through the portal. It's just like they can't stay in that one area. They just expand really fast. And if they're next to another one, they just continue to move out. So it's just kind of like an explosion. I saw the portal there, but I hit R to clear my portals. So that's kind of just a leftover graphical bug or whatever. He's saying that's neat how they explode like that. It's like, yep, it's pretty instant. It's like as soon as that portal opens, it's like just boom, there's the sheep everywhere. Here I was offering to help clean up because I got repair on the sword. Let's clean up on aisle 2. Yeah, I want to get like future pranks maybe a little bit. He's just saying because I offered help. He's saying nah, fair is fair because he pranked me pretty good. So yeah, but what I was gonna say is future pranks. I'd like to maybe get people on Skype and maybe get their reaction after the prank or something. It's just kind of hard with our schedules being a little different, and there's only really maybe a couple hours during the day where I really have the chance to record, just because of the location of where I'm recording is really close to where my son is sleeping and stuff. So don't want to wake anybody up. And yeah, he's just cleaning up with his. He's also got a good sword, so probably better than mine. Actually, it looks like it's got the fire aspect on it, so very quick cleanup. So I didn't feel too bad about interrupting him if he was working on anything. He probably cleaned this up within 10 minutes. Yeah. So yeah, that's quick. I don't feel too bad now. And that's about it for this episode. Thanks for watching, everyone. I'll see you next time.